calm yourself there. Look, we've got a Chelsea shirt at the front there, the United shirt over there. Hey.
Let's go straight to the phone.
OK.
Yeah. Who's on line 1 this morning?
It's Richard Patterson.
Hi, Richard. What's your question?
Apart from football skills, what do you look for in a good player?
Well, look forward in a good player. I think that at least his attitude must be good. So he's not afraid to do anything. And of course, you need to have some ball control. Because if your first ball control is not right, you know, you can't have a shot at goal. But I think attitude is also important. I think if a boy knows what he can and what he can't, that's good.
Good advice.
Are you a good footballer? Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. You got some time, work on your ball skill and have a good attitude and you'll be all right. See you later. Bye. Daniel, you've got a question.
Yeah. Did it put any pressure on you to become the world's most expensive footballer, joining AC Milan for £5.5 million?
No, not so much, because you don't realize it really. You know, if you're going to think about it all the time, yeah, then you're going to be nervous. But when I went to Milan, I just said, okay, I'm going to do my best, and I don't know what's going to happen. And every game I did well and become better and more experienced, and then we won also the championship there.
Are you a Chelsea fan?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite player?
Me.
Right. Excellent. Who's one of your heroes? For you.
I was going to say that. Let's go back to the phones. Who's on line 2?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, who's
Sarah
that?
Porter.
Hello, Sarah. What's your question?
Since Richard has become the manager of Chelsea, what changes did you think he's made to the club?
Oh, what changed? I think the most important thing is that everybody has their own responsibility. I think it's nowadays very difficult for a manager to do everything. So you have people around you who can do certain jobs, like organizing, like booking hotels, like things for the food, physiotherapist. I think we have also a physical conditioning trainer. So all kinds of things, so that it will be more professional, and so you can focus yourself more on the team itself.
Good question.
Do you play football, Sarah?
Yeah, a bit.
You do? Good on you, girl.
Are you any good?
No.
Well, I don't believe that.
You're probably a lot better than me, believe me. OK, thanks for your call. Martin, what's your question?
What's your best moment in your football career?
My best moment, I think, is the European Championship with Holland, when we won it in Germany. I think that is the best moment.
Yes, we like to forget about that time, don't we?
Is that so?
It was great.
Oh, yeah, we played against England.
Yes, yes.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we go back to the phones.
I think we can go back to the phones. Who's on? Do we have anyone on line 3?
Hi, it's Jane Burton.
Hiya.
Hello,
What's
Jane.
your question, Jane?
Do you think that the fact that there are so few English players in the Chelsea team is the reason why Chelsea are doing so well?
Is that so? No, we have also English players. I think that there are a whole lot of new players, also young players, who can learn from the players who have a lot of experience. I think that when we had Luca Vialli, when we had Di Matteo and Zola, I think they have so much experience that they can transmit it to the younger players. And so you become better. But the thing is also that what we're doing at Chelsea is, of course, not the style that was used in England. So to change that, you need also examples. And to have examples, yeah, you have to get them from somewhere else. But now you can see also that the last player I bought was an English player, although he has a French name. That is Mr. Lasso. And he's from the English national squad. So it's not only that I buy foreign players, I just buy the players that I need for my team.
Thanks very much for that. Thanks for your call.
Morning to Mr. Lasso. I saw him and Mr. Di Matteo in the hairdressers. They go to the same hairdressers as me.
Same hairdressers?
Yes.
No.
Can't you just tell? It's my footballer's haircut. OK, Claire, what's your question?
What was it like meeting Nelson Mandela?
I think it was one of my, biggest moments in my life. I think this guy, this person has something around him, a charisma, you know, and it's amazing. Also, people around him, you can feel it. And of course, when I met him for the first time, I couldn't imagine that he was for so long in prison. And of course, I asked him if he knew about me, and he said yes. In prison, we heard also of you and what you've done for anti-apartheid, and that made me very proud when he said that. But I think he is one of the most important persons, I think, in the world, like also Lady Di was. Was also a very important person. She had that glow around her that made people happy or made people change. I think there are only a few people who had that.
Very true. Back to the phones. Who's on line 4?
It's Thomas Stewart from Edgware.
Hi, Thomas.
Yeah.
What's your question?
It's, why don't you play more on field rather than off?
While?
Why? Why don't you play yourself? Because you're the manager and you put yourself on the bench. Why don't you play?
No, I think my first concern is the team, not so much myself. I think that I'm always thinking about making other people better. And I think the best place to do that is from the bench. If I play myself, I think then some players who can play on that position, don't play. And I just want them to give them a little bit more experience by letting them play and becoming better. And I think I can also see things better from the sideline if things go wrong. Then I can interfere and I can do it better then. But sometimes I play if it's really necessary. Like last game against West Ham, I played for I think 30 seconds and it was okay. Didn't kick a ball, but it was just okay.
But it was your presence that was the most important thing, wasn't it?
I don't know. I think it's for me the most important thing is to think about the team and not so much about myself.
There we go. Thanks for your call.
Thank you. Stefan, you got a good question.
How do you think England are going to do in the World Cup finals?
Oh, it's always very difficult. I think that now qualifying games they did very well. I think that they are growing. I think that they are also trying to change. They have also a coach that has